Is it working now? Now it should be working. As usual. Yes, I'm cold. For some reason, I think the Wegovy is starting to work again. I think I might have eaten something weird. Hello, Cricket. That's what I was going to, thank you. That's what I was going to actually start with, and I forgot because they fell down. I have a Cricket. No more Cricket the dinosaur. Cricket is now a sparkly bunny. I saw it when I was getting my prescription today, and I went, "Oh my God, look at Cricket." So you are now a pink peep. They didn't have a bigger one that was sparkly, but I thought this one was perfect. So say hello to you. Oh. So yes, I know I don't make any sense. I've hit in that time. Oh, good. I'm glad you love it. I've hit in that time where the allergies are coming out. Spring has already officially started, and I had to get a prescription and I had to get something for my eyes because my eyes were all red and practically couldn't blink. They were so like scratchy. So I got something new today. Um, I can't remember what it was, but it seems to be working. So I might also be, my eyes seem to run out of, when it gets tired of whatever eye thing I'm using, eye stuff, wrinkle stuff. And I think I reached a point on this one. Lavender deer, of course. It's just so you. It's sparkly and pink and Easter. For a few years, I went to the tranny brunch in Golden Gate Park. So I can't tell you what the coolest thing is from that picnic, but yes, it was a big drag show and food and Easter hunt. And my mother's favorite holiday seemed to be Easter and Valentine's Day. So it's like I go to places and I'm haunted with Easter. And it's on 420. Can you believe Easter is on 420 this year? It's like, that's interesting. Okay, Scooter Mom, you're gonna mostly resting. Okay. So it'll be the resting channel for you instead of the laundry channel. But what happened? Someone needs to tell me what happened to Scooter Mom. Unless you just had a bad night. Hopefully that's it. I've been having lots of bad nights, but they're getting better. Yesterday was the first, or last night was the first night I slept without waking myself up once with my nerve damage. So I'm almost walking normal, can almost go up and down the stairs normally. Um, and I drove. So I can get out of my car now without twinging anything. So that's good. Um, Let me think. What else? Of course, I left my notes in the other room. Not that I had a lot of notes. I'm sure I did because I was watching Natalie's interview also this afternoon or this morning when when I came home because got adjusted. So I'm not weird enough. I have to be adjusted to more weirdness. Um, so I came straight home. I was going to go um protest with a friend of mine. He put it on his Instagram last night that they go to a Tesla dealership at noon every Monday to protest for the federal workers. So I was going to go, but we had a monstrous downpour at like 10. And I mean, it was almost hail. It was crazy. Um, I was going to take a short of it, but I had the address on it and went, damn. So couldn't take a picture of it or couldn't do a short on it because, of course, it like came and went within 5 minutes. and but at the heaviest, it looked like it was about to hail. So I Instagrammed him because it's where we were talking and told him I wasn't coming in at all to the city because I figured I could do an old Tifa at the protest there and then do a brain fog at Scientology. So I will go next week. Hi, Minnie. This one? It's a Tiffany tag. It's a titanium Tiffany tag. That's why it's black. They did the titanium for a little while, so it's got the classic Return to Tiffany. So, I got into the Return to Tiffany, God, 20 years ago now. When it first came out, I have a few Tiffany tag things. So, um, oh, one other thing. Excuse me, Cricket. I found something today because the chiropractor reminded me that oh God, Canada, one of the things they do besides aluminum and car parts is soft pulp wood. And what does soft pulp wood make? Toilet paper. So adding to the vast collection of toilet paper, I didn't even know we had a crisis 5 years ago. That's how much comes from my grandmother. Was at Walgreens and decided to see if they were on sale or not. Because I always grab toilet paper in the brand that we like if it's on sale. But found something else actually. Now I'm advertising for Northam. This is paper. It's a recyclable paper packaging. This is ingenious. It now proves that you can use paper instead of plastic to wrap around stuff. I was very excited about it, obviously, since I'm showing it to everybody, but it was very cool. It's paper. So that was my find of the day, besides cricket. Room rate from the AOL Mr. Belvedere fan club. Aren't you about 20 years too late? Oh, I'm getting all of my election, I'm on God knows what text feed, stop to end, Democratic this, individual that, and it's like I try not to get off of them because, we need the numbers at least on there. So I have a lot of and you know what? Hopefully we won't get a lot because I'm not turning my ringer off because when I do, I never remember to turn it back on. So cat parents just started using a pee formula for cats sold by two crazy cat ladies. Okay. Where's the rest? Cricket. Hi, Adam. Good to see you. Where's the rest? Does AOL even exist anymore? I know Yahoo does because I have a Gmail or a email from them that I've had since 2000. Is that about right? When it first came out. That's when uh everybody was really into the tech, so you got everything first. So the rest are stuck in 1986. Ah. Um, Hi Bob. See, I even have a name for you at the end. I say somebody's bobbing when they come in, like within a minute. So I'm glad you're here now. Um, what was I going to say? Oh, Amazon, Alexa. They didn't change. I looked it all up yesterday because I was trying to get it off my phone, and I was wondering if they had gone through with it. Nope, they did not. They decided to not go through with it. So we got to reconnect all of our Alexas, and I didn't even know you could delete the cache that they had. So went in and deleted the caches, but yeah, no, they didn't do any. I always check the mail for my Glimmering Watch startup disk. I wish I could do that. That'd be funny. All the members get a startup disc. What would it be though? It'd probably be just a Rickroll. Does anybody even have? I mean, we have disk drives because we're nerds, but anybody else? Hi, D Savage. I suppose one could be stuck in worse years. Yeah, 86 was easy compared to now. Hello to the mods and all in chat, D says. Yay! P formula equals giving your cats the healthy things they don't eat. Oh, okay. Yeah, Abby's causing problems today. See, I've put her food down 3 times and she's not eating a lot of it, so hopefully she won't be um changing cat food. They haven't done it. I think they've only done it once. So it's like, well, if it's a big bag, I know where to go. Hi, Trashy. Ooh, I gotta email you something for sure. Um, because if we have a big bag and they change cat foods, we can give them to the chiropractor. They have nine cats that you can't tell. Even when their house is messy, you can't tell they have 9 cats. Talk about OCD, that's freaking awesome. Um, so yeah, Amazon, they decided not to do it. I even found, because I was looking to see how to get it off my phone on YouTube, and then and then I rabbit holed down it, and I found the settings are the same. They haven't changed. And because I guess, and it popped up when I looked at it online, and one of the most asked questions was, can you um, delete your voice from it? And that's what got me to go to more settings and then read the privacy thing for Alexa. And nope, they decided not to do it. They mention the AI, but they just say, if you want to do it this way, you'll help our AI. So I remember Roger Mudd and Connie Chung doing a 1986 year in review show. They cleverly called it 1986. Oh, oh God, what was it? It was CNN. Or no, it wasn't CNN, 'cause I think it was a contemporary of Connie Chung. Oh, it was here when the earthquake happened. I can't remember her name. But after about 24 hours, she cracked and they had to take her off. Very interesting. She was on 1 minute and then commercial, and then she wasn't on anymore. Wendy Dakota. That was her name. We just lost this morning 1 man and 50 cats when his sanctuary rescue cop. Oh my God. Oh, I am so sorry, Minnie. Oh, ugh, that hurts. Oh, and you might hear, I realized the other day that it was my fan that was making the noises on my mic, because you just saw a hot flash. Look, if you look at me, you can see the red on my neck. So that's really awful, Minnie. It is. Oh, that was his sanctuary too. Well, if there's going to be a GoFundMe, I see if you can put up the link, because they have to at least have a funeral for him. That's so sad. And didn't they call it 1984 and 1984, but people got it confused with the book. I feel like that happened. It did. Happened a lot, unfortunately. I remember that too. It's like everybody talked about 1984 on New Year's, and the 1984 was a Rocky Horror New Year, so we were all at somebody's house and everybody waiting for the world to end, and it didn't, and we were all sort of bummed. What do you expect from a bunch of actors, right? Oh, I keep looking back at that, Minnie. I'm so sorry. Okay. Hmm. Did I? I bet you I didn't on here. I did it on my phone. Okay. No, I did it with everybody. So, yeah, getting more and more hot flashes. Whee! I have to remember to put my makeup on early because I want to read Project 2025 from the beginning all over again. And I'm waiting to hear back from my rescue folks. I may be fostering a couple of survivors. There was over 100 cats there. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. I know that one. Well, then this is the only time Amazon comes in handy. If you do rescue them, make a wish list so we can send you things. So at least I can. And we can put the link up here. Frickin' Amazon. Ugh, it's the only thing they're good for is wish lists for teachers and rescues. Oh yeah, and we haven't sent anything to Thailand yet, have we? You figure at least California would be all over this because we get those earthquakes, and that earthquake was pretty freaking scary. And Myanmar is actually worse because that's where it happened. The junta there has been allowing people in there because yeah, it's a military takeover right now. You're welcome, Minnie. So it's like that's going to be the thing, no super chatting, no live chat, send all that money to Thailand now. Um, because yeah, did the area between Bangkok and where it happened in Myanmar, um, think it happened bad in Bangkok, so the rest of Thailand up to the border is pretty messed up, I bet. There was one person on one of the political boys channels, and she and her husband live there. She's over here for some reason doing, I think, like a lecture tour, and her husband was there, and he said that it managed to miss their village. So that's a good thing. And of course, now that it happened in Bangkok, everybody has to talk about both of our faults here, the San Andreas that everybody knows, and then the Hayward fault that hasn't slipped in a century, which should, because that's what caused all the foothills in the East Bay. So everybody keeps talking about earthquakes, and it's like, I still would rather have an earthquake than a tornado. Or see, you can tell I'm a native here because to me, earthquakes are still easier than tornadoes, typhoons, hurricanes in my head. The 1984 movie adaptation from 84 was amazing. I think I saw that one. Don't tell me they made a remake of it. Ugh. I posted a news break on my community post this morning. Okay, Minnie. So yeah, if you guys want to know what's going on, go check out Minnie's community. Well, it's called Post now. I don't know why they took down community. I liked that one. So it's under the post heading, so you guys can check it out. Um, but yeah, the 1984 adaptation was pretty cool. God, they rubbed our faces in the 1984 pile for like 2 years. Oh my God. I was 17. I already thought about where I need to go if there was going to be a nuclear holocaust. And then 1984 was like, well, I don't need to go anywhere because we're all going to disappear or get taken over by the man or whatever. Um, so I'm like clutching cricket now. In case anybody needs to know, I found cricket today. Cricket was a dinosaur on my volcano, but now they're not. They're now a sparkly peep that I saw and got. This is now cricket. So I could probably put. Oh, that's actually cute. You can't see him though. And um, KA's leg is in the way. The vicious unicorn is KA. So the post community post. Yeah, Adam. It's like, and of course I couldn't find it at first. I'm like, and I had like went to it like earlier on in the day, and I guess I had since memorized the spot it is on the list. So when I like focused on it, I'm like, where did it go? And it was like, it's called posts now. So sorry I'm late. We started my treatments today and completely spaced out about 3 p.m. You don't have to be here if you don't feel good, Missy. Um, protests, Tesla. Yeah, cricket. There's a Monday protest in San Francisco at the Tesla dealership, what used to be the old, let's say, Chevrolet dealership on Divisadero. Um, it's for the federal service workers, and they have signs and everything for it. And actually, this sort of loops into what I was looking at on the way home yesterday, since now I've got somebody in a MAGA cult that really means it. Um, I was looking at video software so I can start doing things like throwing clips in and, um, just doing stuff on the video. And I was going to ask people, what do they use? I mean, I have Prism for live, but Prism doesn't really do a lot of things that StreamYard, Streamlabs, OBS. Ooh, that one sounds like a real nerd one. Um, the Tesla protest in New York was insane. Good. I hope nobody got hurt, and I hope those who got arrested were treated great, and they'll now know what an arrest feels like, so they'll be less likely to be afraid to be arrested because it's just a protester. Uh, Usually it's fighting arrest, whatever that is, combative, things like that. Those still aren't major things that show up for real. Papa Cat uses OBS. I thought so. See, I have a laptop will watch if I don't want to deal with people on the road while Papa Cat is doing something because both my phones are hooked up for Wi-Fi. So April 2nd, the across the board tariffs will be announced. Yeah, I know. I put up that on my community post. Yes, Minnie. Like I said, if you wind up with some fosters, definitely get an Amazon wish list up so we can help. In case anybody doesn't know, something happened in Minnie's area where a man had a shelter he made of himself for rescues burned down. He's gone. It had over 100 cats. So she's probably going to wind up fostering some. So I told her to make a Amazon wish list for stuff she might need. The only time Amazon ever comes in handy is wish lists for teachers and disasters. And because, when September rolls around, teachers have wish lists up from Amazon too. It's like there are things I'd like to beat Amazon up about, but I can't. And the Alexa privacy thing did not go through. They decided not to. So I don't even think they changed it. There was a short that I saw when you'd say privacy and it would go back to being what it was outside of Alexa, but it's like, no, I dumped all the temporary voices on the Alexa in my bedroom, and it still said, no, you can still do the don't send. So the 5 Alexas we got rid of on the 28th actually went back up. The last one was this morning that I plugged in. So it was very weird being in the AM radio world. That's what it felt like. So Medford, Long Island, New York. That's where Minnie is. Top chat. Put it on live chat, Lupita. Hello, Lupita. Yes. Even Papa Cat hasn't seen Cricket. This is Cricket. See, that is KA. I think the dinosaur now is going to be Dawn. So this dinosaur is going to be Dawn because she's a nurse and she flies and helps people. So that'll be Dawn. Natalie is behind me, the other direction. Vicious squirrel, pretty on the inside, but don't cross her. I got him at a goth. I got uh KA, who is a vicious unicorn, and Natalie at a goth fair. Of course, some guy does it with real dental, like plaster, epoxy, whatever you use to make false teeth. And he does The brain fog is on overload today. Probably because I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do my makeup. I got my prescription. My leg doesn't hurt as bad, but and it just keeps going down the thing. And I have to study cults again for real because of the person who I lost to the mega cult, which is really creepy, beyond creep. So, Happy Cats actually, they have a great GoFundMe. Okay. Long Island is a series of British native and biblical town names. Traveling on the LIRR makes you feel like you're riding through the Book of Mormon. Oh, sitting high. Happy anniversary for your 7 months. You just can't let it go, can you? Oh, I'm glad you made Minnie laugh, Adam. Whereas I know that's what I gotta figure out where Cricket's gonna sit. Crickets sit a lot of places, but I noticed that behind, see, got the, I didn't like adjust, but behind the CBF, you can see an eyeball and ears. So, hi, good vibes. How are you? We're talking about Cricket. I just got Cricket today. Cricket was a dinosaur before I found the glittering peep. This is Cricket. So, and I feel like I need him because Minnie had some community or in her area bad news. So it's very sad. And KA's me to me to me. Carrie Ann's a member for 7 months. That's when I got my membership. So you guys are like from the day of. So, ooh. But yeah, 2025. I have to do my makeup before because I can do a full goth and get the lighting to where it's like I look like a goth girl. I look like death. So I want to read 2025 with that makeup on. And weirdly enough, that's not like the really heavy makeup. That is the powdered makeup. So it'd be cool if I don't have to like put on the liquid makeup on top of that. So because then I could just probably take it off a lot easier. Um, Hi Cricket or Bunny. It's now. Yes, good night. A sparkling bunny cricket. That's what you need to do, Cricket. You make yourself a pink sparkly cricket. Oh, Scooter Mom, congratulations for being on for 2 months. We thank you. You looked up and figured you should join in. Totally. Everybody needs to join in right now. Um, so yeah, hot flashes. I was talking about yesterday the rosacea. Well, the rosacea aggravates it. That's why it's come back. It's very light. You can't see it that much, which is good because I had it until I was like 40 and then it stopped until about 3 weeks ago. So it's like, no, it doesn't go away. It just calms down on its freaking own. So I was just about to say something really smart but dumb. I wish acne companies would be able to tell you that the rosacea is really not going away, but that would take away from their medicines that say it's gonna take it away. So, oh my God. Oh. So yeah, this morning it was a little weird. I think my body. Your new name is Papa Copycat. Aren't you supposed to be working? Oh, but you've got your picture there. That's the picture that Cricket made for us of me of Papa Cat. I'm the I'm the cat with the bob that I also want to. Ah, congratulations, Lupita. Hi, y'all from Texas. Ooh, Texas. Um, that's also why I want to figure out what I'm using or want to use as a video editing software with because I'll be sitting in front of a computer or in front of a laptop a lot more because I've got to learn how to talk to somebody in a cult without aggravating them. I never really, none of that ever really like got past the first layer, which was good when it came up to Jonestown, but, and even Scientology. So the one thing is, what causes rosacea? Is it just random? I don't know. It's caused by your skin. I've never had like acne, but I had rosacea, which makes it pop up on your skin and turn red, and it turns sensitive. I never got acne from it. My breakout during junior or during teenage years was I've got a zit, which drove everybody bonkers. But I guess the rosacea was more common when I was younger because nobody ever talked about my rosacea. They just make fun of my zit. So it turns your face very sensitive, and I used to say it was like having a soft boil on your face, like if you were boiling in a pan, because it sort of felt like that. And it was random. It disappeared when I was about 40. Didn't even realize it. I was so used to having it. I even used like when I put on makeup, I used to use green like powder to offset the red. Um so it was like I had it, but it would flare up and then go away. And it's even sort of doing it again. It's disappeared, but it'll flare up again. It's just a really weird thing, and nothing except toners would help. But I guess I had it really light too if I wasn't breaking out from it. So yeah, it was like my doctor would just go, "Yeah, you have it, and just be careful with your skin." It's like, what the hell does that mean in English? Don't do anything to your face and leave it alone. It's very possible why I am so um like light colored too, is that I stayed out of the sun because it aggravates the rosacea. And then I was goth. So, the two went together. How's that? Oh, so yeah, Adam, you haven't said anything too esoteric 'cause I'm sitting here with the Descript front page from when I was looking yesterday on the way home. I figure also, if I can figure out how to do this, I've already have a lot of fun. Um, because doing drive-bys on other people's live feeds and they have a bunch of stuff up, KA can do it. It's like, everybody can do a clip and stuff like that. And it's like, well, what if I hurt myself again and I have to sit in my bedroom, my craft room, and do lives from there? It's like I would like to be able to go, oh, look at this and look at that, and might help old Tifa too. It's always on the face. Inquiring minds want to know. I don't know if it's always on the face. I think it might be other places. Um, I pretty much had the headspace of if I don't think about it, it won't happen. Tried to mind over matter it. So I never really studied where else it would be other than the face. Since I had it on the apples of my cheeks and I have high cheekbones, it would stick out to me. I don't know if it did to anybody else. So, but yeah, that was a hot flush because it didn't stay for an extra 10 minutes. So, yes, I'm doing what every old woman does. It's called puberty backwards. It's the same crap you get at puberty for that thing for old ladies. It's really weird. It's like being a teenager again in some bizarre ways. So, so nobody's going to answer me besides who answered me? OBS. That was it. And OBS checks brains. It's one of those ones that you make yourself, which means that it's free, yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if they charge for the add-ons. Well, you appear to have lovely complexion, at least when you cover flare-ups with makeup. Yeah, but that's the thing with rosacea. That's what makes me think that I don't have it really bad, because if you have it bad enough, you can't cover it up. It'll cause you to break out. Rosacea is frustrating. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, when you have rosacea, you're really not supposed to put anything on it either. I was lucky that I didn't break out by covering it. The Katachan's mission was to delay the Parousa. How do you like them apples? Am I in an orchard I didn't know about? Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Come on. I'm still getting used to this. Is it two? I mean, oh, that was bizarre. I hit the third button and no, I must have hit the fourth button. Let's see. I hit the fourth one. Okay. My keyboard does half a million things. Or this keyboard, the one that looks like DeWalt, does three different things. Does the main one, does telephone, and does the 13-inch computer. So let's see. Somebody said it looked like a DeWalt one. I don't even think I could pronounce those correctly, and I can't even spell it correctly. My nails are too long, even for this keyboard. Yep, you're just getting your obscure references. Oh my God. A biblical concept that's subsequently developed into a notion of political philosophy mentioned in the New Testament that is of uncertain identity and has been debated amongst Christian scholars. Yeah, that's obscure, especially with any religious scholar. They're all a bunch of heads. So yes, I do like them apples now, Adam. Now I've got to look up what the other one is. Oh, it even had a pronunciation thing. Let's see. Para, where is it? Oh, Pausia. It's the second coming? Yeah, I know. It's like Easter is on 420. Does that mean that one of the Trinity is a pothead? Oh. Ah, parousia is from a Greek word meaning simply a coming or a presence. In the context of the Bible and Christianity, refers to the return of Jesus Christ as a core prophecy of the New Testament scripture. You're getting your obscure in pretty good, Adam. John Atek was on with Natalie, and he was talking about certain of Hubbard's beliefs, which make him very much like the catechon. Ah, okay, yeah. No, I saw the last 20 minutes of it, I think. I had it on. So yeah, ATAC is very interesting. So I'm probably going to put it back on from the beginning because I want to like work on some stuff up here on the residence floor. So yeah, he wants to write a book. That's why he's not doing like he's doing interviews but not doing like his own channel. Well, that was the last time. I don't know about this time. I heard him. So, hi Carrie, FYI. How are you today? I even had the damn cough drop. Allergies. I can't take a full allergy pill because it gives me a headache and makes me feel like I'm on speed. So I take half. Now, if I can only take like 2/3 of one, it would be perfect. And my eyes are getting red already, and I already put a triple lubricant on it. I don't blink enough, never have. That's why I can't wear contacts. Otherwise, my eyes would be blue right now. Or green. Green. I got green contacts when they first came out. Tried it for 3 days in a row. First day, an hour, second day, an hour and 1 minute, third day, an hour and 1 minute, and fourth day, I just threw them away. I noticed attacking. Yes, I noticed that too. He's got a very dry sense of humor. Um, I saw Natalie like miss at least one, and I was like, so KA and I aren't the only ones. It's like, yeah, I would like solidarity with more people who can't like realize that someone's telling a joke. Yeah, smart guy. Oh, okay, Carrie. I'm good, thanks asking. Hi, Xenu Free. How are you? Oh my God. When was the last time you were here? Huh? You haven't been here in a while. Shake my finger at you. So, say hi to Cricket, everybody. Cricket is now a pink, sparkly peep because everybody has an animal in my world. So, because I refuse to grow up. Yes, I know. I can't get over it. My contacts come with frames. Is that normal? I visualized it. I visualized someone's contact sitting on their eye with a little square frame. Thanks, Adam. Hi, Eliza Bloom. How are you? Yeah, Eliza Bloom. How are you? Welcome to the Weird Channel. Oh, I told Kay I was going to steal her movie thing because it was like, oh my God, I found somebody else who likes Hudson Hawk. It's been a hot minute, very guilty. Shake your finger, just please, not the middle one. I'm sick of being this middle one. You bet. No, just the regular one. So, like the peep. Thank you, Eliza. Yeah, hot minute. It's raining. I can hear the gutter. It's how we can tell it's raining, the gutter. So, yes, Her Highness is downstairs. I don't think she liked me using the vacuum cleaner earlier. She hates the vacuum cleaner, and when I have to use the big one, she really hates it. Sometimes can't tell if Adam is joking. That's my problem too. Brain fog causes lack of or sense of humor adjustment. That's pretty well known. Let me see. See, it's like making me wonder. Yeah. It's raining enough that I can see it through the screen. So that means it's a little bit heavier than normal. I still watch in thumbs up, but don't comment as much as used to. Been the captain of the rerun crew. Good. At least you're watching. I wonder who those people are when I go and there's like 200 like views. It's like, well, you have to be on for 30 seconds at least on the channel. So I'm probably getting a lot of drive-bys by people who want me to get my um algorithm up because that's what I do for MLH at least. Who else? I haven't watched Marilyn in a while. I need to. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. There are other people besides MLH. It's just that since I've been thumb upping and showing up for 30 for a minute there almost every day, he shows up on my first page. So do them peeps come in leather pants? Asking for a friend? You mean don't you mean asking for fuzz? Yeah, I'm sure, as you know, it's hard. I mean, you'll like this channel, Eliza, too. Thank you, Lupita. Um, that was the problem with the nerve. The nerve damage is getting better. I can actually feel the toes and the ball of the foot. Just the very edge of my foot now is still numb. So that's also how I've been telling you it's getting better. Um, yes, definitely been missed, like Hay said. Um, I got distracted by my foot. I feel it. It's like I'll move my toes and I'm like, oh, I can feel that. I haven't felt my foot in what, 3 weeks now? Ever since I pulled that muscle which was attached to a nerve or a nerve wrapped around it. So I'm very excited. That night didn't wake up. I've been waking up even on the Ambien when I twirl, because I twirl constantly. Actually, I don't twirl as much as I used to. But ooh, it's getting ugly out there. Yep, this is like the cloudburst that happened this morning. I'm glad I wasn't out there, and I would be at the org right now. So I'm glad I didn't do it. Nowadays, it's the weather is fine. It's just the brain dead on the on the roads. And actually, the people who can't drive, who drive on bridges. There are a lot of people who still look at their phone on the bridge, and it's just like, what are you doing? We might get hail any second. Yep. Yep. Hmm. Terry Ann said, and it's the same way I feel, to D Savage, I can't tell if Adam Carmona is joking off and join the club. We will have to make Adam come up with a catchy moniker. Or actually, like a a little meme thing, a little gift thing that says I'm fun, I'm making fun. So, yes, that's one of the things I hate about my brain fog. I've lost four-syllable words and I've lost my dry sense of humor. So it's really annoying. At least coffee's starting to get normal again, but I blame that on probably long COVID or the Wegovy. I figured the one thing Wegovy's supposed to do is stop your sugar intake. Uh, on the short on my channel, there was a trip to Seas in South City. That's one of the manufacturing plants. That's their store attached to it. So we went bonkers. And then I got a craving for it's flat, but it's about this big, a marshmallow egg, but flat. I ate the whole thing. Paid for it yesterday, that's for sure. But I think what it does is also deaden your sweet tooth because my coffee has tasted weird for a while. So I think that's the Wegovy. But I'm now down 27 pounds. So 23 left to go. So, aha, I'm not going to read that one out, seeming free, but now I understand. Okay, cute. Oh yeah, the puppy. You know, Xenu Free, you can hang out here and it's safe. The mods make sure it stays safe here because the last thing I need is someone picking on me. We don't want to get the mean girl back. So a members only emoji for when we don't know if Adam's yet. It's like we need to go have Papa Cat go through JBat's library and see if we can find for him. Ah. So it's like, it's still going on. Oh, that's crazy. I hope it stops. We've got to work at club tonight. If anybody wants to know, Death Guild. I think it's deathguildclub.com. They stream uh at night. This is humor. Oh, that's your if you put up, we'd probably see the clown, but the no guy one is cool. Scary clown. Clowns and spiders. And I would put up the one I don't like. They make them in Madagascar. That's one of them. I don't even say the name. I'm down almost 40. Oh my God. You're halfway now too. Okay. Yeah, me too. Hell, it makes me think I want to send you what I've shrunk out of. But there's supposed to be a goth clothing swap sometime this month. So just take all the clothing there and just, retrade. So, because the person I was going to give it to is also on a Wegovy type thing, and she's now the same size as me. So, all my big stuff is big for her too. So, congratulations on the weight loss. That's amazing. Thank you. I feel like I'm cheating. I think the hardest part is going to be when I get off of it because I also got type 2, is keeping myself from, I figure I won't gain it back once I'm off the Wegovy, which is Ozempic, because I'll have to still eat healthily. So it's still going on. I wish you guys could hear that. Well, that's the problem. It's also, I'm actually going to spend money on the next wardrobe I get because I want to. I'm sorry, Carrie. I think I found all the weight y'all lost. I have pants that I got from like Learner or one of the other stores back in the 10s or 2008 that are still in good condition, are really good condition. I can wear them. Um, but they're going to get too small for me too. So I figured I'm going to spend money on a real wardrobe because I'm not going to grow out of it and it's not going to fall apart. But I'm also thinking of a vintage good wardrobe because things are made better before the aughts. So, hi, Christy. It's raining here like crazy. It was supposed to be just a cloudburst, but it keeps going. I think it's finally slowed down. Good, because we have to go to club tonight. Wait till you see the spider clown. Oh my God. Not real. I was gonna say, I know there's no such thing as a spider clown. Spiders don't bother me. The Madagascar things bother me. This universe just did too good is all, Adam. Oh, so that's funny. Oh. So yeah, we just had a cloudburst that lasted what, 10 minutes? Ugh. That leaves puddles everywhere. And of course, since Oakland's having problems, we have to go through Oakland to get to the freeway. All of the reroading they did was with cheap reroading, and now the um, potholes are in different places and they're worse. So I have to make sure I don't lose an axle again or bend it or whatever I did with the other car at the port. So, ooh, anything with more than four legs. uh, I worked in a pest control company. I was assistant to the vice president of a pest control company. I have no problem with any other pest but the Madagascar one. So, and entomologists all wanted or all had Madagascars as pets. Ugh. And this was when they first showed up, or probably about 10 years after they showed up in Raiders of the Lost Ark. So entomologists are very interesting people. I've invested in some quality things, some good quality, and some I just love. They still fit now, but another 40 pounds, and well, maybe it'll be easier to curate a wardrobe in a smaller size. I was going to have everything taken in, but the body is readjusting that it's not going to look right. I I figured spending whatever on a full cotton shirt that is just faded, um, in perfect condition otherwise would have been worth it, but I'm losing my shoulders. So you almost can start seeing, because I've always had the collarbone stick out. This is even stuck out when I was heavier. So now it's starting to stick out more. So you're a fan of insects, ants in particular. Well, we get to hear about it on Nextdoor, how everybody's ants came in from these two bursts. We're lucky we don't get them. We got them once or twice, but whoa, people get them really bad around here. Hi, Heather. We'll step away for a while until I'm sure my bully won't be here. Your bully? Send me a text, Heather. Scorpions are no fun. And they have them for real in the desert. I thought that was a movie thing. Um, spring break, because everybody goes to Palm Springs. Back, I don't know if they still do, but they used to. And somebody said, "Oh yeah, they're real." High school. Spider Clown could be a minimal transformation. Oh, Manimal short-lived 80s show. I'm trying to think. It sounds sort of familiar, so it's possible. Yeah, Manimal. I'm not looking it up. So yes, I get to tell the promoter tonight that somebody else loves Hudson Hawk as much as we do, because him and I were the only two people we knew that We could talk about Hudson Hawk, and everybody who would hear the name would go, "Oh, that movie is awful." I even gave him my VHS back in the day when I went to disc because he still had his VHS. So yeah, no, him and I are totally Hudson Hawk fans, and I get to say, "Oh my God, I found someone." Yes, Lupita said, "Oh yes, very real." I know. You've seen scorpions in Arizona, tarantulas too, all real. Tarantulas, the big tarantula migration on Mount Diablo, which is in Concord, which is on the other side of the hill in the East Bay. So they are very well known. You can look it up. Mount Diablo tarantula uh, thing. So they close off the mountain because more people have found out about it. And they let them do their migration, and it'll get on the news. And everybody who hates spiders will be like, why? You usually never see them otherwise. So, but to tell you where I came from, my mother had a tarantula as a pet. So my uncle stole him from Yellowstone. He lasted a few months and then she had to go away, and my aunt lied about taking care of him. So he died, unfortunately. But yes, my mom had a tarantula as a pet in the 60s. That should pretty much tell you my legacy. I love it. Yeah, I know. It's so cool. That's a song they sing all the time. I love that they do Timing by Song in the movie. So great. Oh God, I can't remember right now. Ah, uh, I love just the dancing of the habit and Kit Kat. I've always loved you. So yeah, see, it even that's a sense memory thing. It's like I couldn't remember the life of me yesterday, a quote, and now it just all came up to me when you said the song. Geez, who doesn't remember Manimal? You know, it could be where you land on the generational gap too. No, don't know it. He turned into a panther and an eagle just about every episode. Once turned into a snake, a horse, bull, dolphin, and a bear. He once turned into a bird, though it was off screen. Oh my God, CGI from that must be interesting, considering it's what year? 1983. Wow. And there is an intro on YouTube. How long did it? One season. Okay. 1983, I was a teenager. I was 16. I know I didn't watch any TV that year. Yeah, I don't say that in AZ. That's where I learned you don't have to have a dirty house. Nope. If you don't have pest control, you have, yep, so freaking gross. Yes. That's why I don't go to South Carolina. That uh weekend I went with or North Carolina, the weekend I went with Papa Cat to go visit Grandmama Cat. She is a grandmother, just not with us. Um, she had one in her atrium, and I'm like, holy crap. And I think Papa Cat's the one said, no, you don't have to. They can be everywhere. And then there was one in our hotel room, and I'm like, I'm not coming back. No CGI in the 80s. I meant the green screen. I was being modern. It was stupid, but memorially that kind of stupid. I would assume so. It looked like a boy show. So I wouldn't be surprised if the boyfriend might have seen it, but definitely not. I wasn't into cute guy shows. So Miami Vice was neat to like watch as a commercial, but not as a show. So because Don Johnson was adorable. So I'm looking at who was in it. And I can't get I can't get the tap one to work. So, Melody Anderson, do you think she's Gillian Anderson's sister? She looks like her. Interesting. So, oh yeah, and it was definitely it. This is the old days of September. So it started in September. So it should have at least 10 episodes, 16 episodes. Would you like to swing on start? Thank you. Yes, I was very mad at what's his name. Um, I can't remember his name. Because he was Kit Kat and he did his other show and he was a guy on it. There's a Hudson oh, barbershop. There's a barbershop called Hudson Hawk and they have a .com. Ah, so let's see. Why don't they have him on here? He was like famous. Wasn't he a they called him a David Caruso. Called him a legacy kid because um someone was his uncle? Something. So yeah, no, I thought he was great as Kit Kat, and then he did the other shows, and I'm like, I wasn't happy. So, um, oh, he's retired. He officially retired. Interesting. CSI Miami and NYPD Blue, which both I didn't watch. Ah, I guess they brought him back because they killed him and then said it was fake in CSI Miami. It's like, wasn't he like always having issues at one point? So Melody Anderson played Dale Erden and Flash Gordon. Oh, okay. I remember Flash Gordon. Um, Palmetto bugs. Yeah, they're called palmetto bugs there, and they used to be called, they're probably always called that now. They used to be called Asian R's. And those are the ones that smell when you step on them. So they're like stink R's. Adam Cricket, I love the short-lived shows, Manimal, Automan, Mr. Merlin. Wonder Falls didn't even last the whole seasons or whole episodes they filmed. I got it on DVD. It was my favorite frickin' show, the whole 4 episodes I think it lasted. Um, and it sucked that they got rid of it. And that was the one about how 3D models of in the machine in the Niagara Falls tourist store would talk to her and tell her things. And she worked at this um tourist store in Niagara Falls. NYPD was the worst. It lasted forever though, didn't it? It's like, I just seem to like not be able to like had to hear about it. Ugh. Yes, yes, Caruso. When he was younger, yeah, he was hot. Maybe it was the hair. And yes, red hair. It just reminded me one day I used to go to comedy shows all the time, and this is when Carrot Top looked like a little nerd. He tried to pick up on me once. He tried to get my phone number, and I said, I don't think so. He was, I don't know, he was young. He still looked like a kid. So, um, this is the Silent Android. We used to go to comedy shows all the time because of Alex Bennett. Um, because he always had comics on. So we were always going because there were so many comedy places around here. So we used to assorted friends go to comedy shows. Sundays were always like $5 night or two drink night or something. And so we went to a lot of shows on Sundays too. So, of course, Carrie, you would love Wonder Falls. You're now two, me and you, and that's it. Pushing Daisies. I didn't see Pushing Daisies. But yes, Wonder Falls. Oh, the arc they would have had there. They were going to have the kid be an arsonist and like try to take over the world. It would have been really neat. So it's a shame. How's that for obscure? Something from the 2000s. It only lasted 7 episodes. And yes, yesterday I was late to KA because I was watching on, was it Cults and Coffee? Coffee and Cults? About Buffy, the Buffyverse. And Pippi Schwarzenegger, yes, he does now. Yeah. I think he just got tired of being picked on, and so he um did the working out thing, and there might be other things involved, in my opinion. As I say, this is all my opinion, and it has nothing to do with fact or fiction. I don't know what could be real. I don't know what can't be real. So, this is just my opinion. Get that out of the way. How late now? An hour and 7, hour and 8. I've got to go. I've got way too many things to do today. So I do have to go. Hey, I did it fast today, which was good. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hope I'm not sure. Hopefully it'll be from the org, but I have to work tonight, which means I have to sit on a stool all night. So hopefully I won't be stupid enough to get up and down a lot. Since I'm not feeling it a lot, hopefully I won't. So Pushing Daisies was by the same producers, and if you had seen it, you would have loved it. I gotta find it now. So yes, Xenu, for you too, Dusty, Jesus, you're doing a bob. I'm just about to get off. So hello, little brother, total little brother. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Take care. Have fun. Hopefully I'll be doing the Old Tiva Project 2025 at like 7. But it won't be, it'll be live, but it won't be chat enabled. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. Like, subscribe, become a member, send all the rest of it to Bangkok, because we're not sending it as a country. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. Ciao, Bellas.